right. Well, thank you very much. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. How about John up there in Gotham City? Yeah, there he is.
How you doing? It's AKA Batman. But
hey, Batman.
How you doing?
Best I can. How you doing?
Oh, not too bad. I've been noticing where I'm at. Actually, where family is north of the American border there. And I've noticed that the condition that the government on the left and the right there have created a situation that Canada, I think, is in big trouble. And the hospitals are just being left where now Red Cross is being called in from other countries to help Canadians. I have family that got the pokey wokey that are now coming down with some serious illnesses of flu here. The hospitals are messed up. They're not feeding the elderly. They're now wanting to, like, hey, you're mentally ill? Hey, you can't get a wheelchair up your stairs or nothing, go kill yourself.
Yeah,
and it's really insane here. And the Canadians aren't ready for this. And they're really being screwed over on the left and the right. And I believe it's the communistic WEF, BlackRock. I mean, you look at the Nova Scotia governor, like premier, he's a BlackRock ex-director, and he's a conservative that pushed left-wing values that told healthcare, unless you take this pokey-wokey, you can't have a job. And he still enforces this. And the healthcare is going nuts. People are waiting 24 hours for care. They had a guy laying on the floor for 4 days. And I believe what they have done to Canadians, I don't know how it is in the U.S., but I believe under the scope of it that it is avian influenza. It can be treated, but if you don't treat it and you brush it off like it's just the flu and everybody's tired of, wearing the mask and everything, so nobody takes precautions. So then the sickness spreads, and Canadians in their hospitals, it is getting bad, really, really bad, to the point I think the scam is that this government is going to invite peacekeeping Chinese in to help take care of Canadians. And they're creating this perfect storm for them. But, yeah, it's really bad. I see a family member. They're not even caring for the elderly. They're not caring for the elderly. They're not caring for Canadians. And it's really sad. And, and they do that dog and pony show like your guys' is January 6th. They're doing it over the trucker thing, which I think was just a big scam to play anyone opposed to the government as being the evil people, and Canadians are like a beachfront where these communistic ones can come in and have a ground where America is kind of like in trouble. And I think Americans should focus on their northern border, on what the Canadian government's doing to the poor Canadians, because they're dying off. I went out just driving around in a Canadian town, and on a Friday night at 9 o'clock, I stood in the middle of downtown on their street, and there's no traffic. There is nobody out. There's nobody Christmas shop. There is nothing going on. These people are getting sick and dying, and nobody's saying anything. But, yeah, thank you for... But I think this flu, everybody, avian flu, if you read the news daily about avian flu, it's there. But they're not reporting it, so... nobody hears it because nobody reads anymore. They have dumbed down the majority of the youth, so but it's there. It's killing bears in Canada. It's killing seals in the East Coast. It's killing dolphins. It's killing everything. But, you know, where COVID, it was like, oh, 3 people are dead from COVID. Everybody shut the whole country down. Now, people are dying, laying on floors for days, and, no, it's okay. But thanks for allowing me to voice this. It's just been watching family, all of them that got the Pope. They didn't listen to me. I said this stuff. I mean, Craig Venter, he made it. He's right out of his tree. I mean, he tried to kill himself in Vietnam, swim out into the ocean. He came back different. And he came back wanting to create life, a new life form. So now everybody jabbed that into them. And that's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
And they told people, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. It's misinformation. So they went out, got their immunes changed. Now these people are on ventilators. They're sick. They're in pain. And I recommend everybody watch the movie Bird Flu in America. It came out in 2006, and it'll give you the creeps of what's happening now.
What's the name of it again?
Bird Flu in America. It's on YouTube.
Bird Flu in America.
Yeah, and it'll give you the creeps. But thank you, John, and thank you for giving us a voice. And, you know, the best is yet to come for God's children. But we're going to go through some serious time. And Mystery Babylon, those Babylonian commies, they're gone. And the whole world sees it go. But then, you know, all the rich billionaires are crying over all that. You know, we can't get the slave labor no more. But God will remove them, because Nahum chapter 1 is their fate. And God wins.
That's right. Thanks, sir.
Right.
God bless you.
And thank you, John, for everything. You have an awesome weekend.
You too. And a Merry Christmas. A happy holiday season and a happy